Hi, I'm Duncan McRae, Chief Editor at TechForge, and today we're joined by Christopher from Blue Prism. Do you want to just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the company and how it differentiates itself from its competitors?
Absolutely. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for having me. So I'm Christopher Grønne Skaanild, and I sit in Blue Prism. I'm the head of competitive intelligence here. And what we do at Blue Prism is basically we help our customers transform the way they do their business. And that sounds like a big buzzword, but what it actually means underneath the covers is we have a solution, we have a platform that allows customers to drive change in the organization in an effective, in a stable and controlled manner.
Now, we're at TechEx Europe in Amsterdam, and I understand you gave a presentation earlier. What were you talking to everyone about?
Yes, so I talk at a lot of people to try and relay the message about how we see our customers and other automation initiatives drive continuous value. What that basically means is, as you move through your initiatives, as you become more mature in using technologies, you use them differently. And what we have a methodology to do is we help customers do that in a consistent manner. So the way that automations impact the business as you mature change from being very task and process focused to be more operational focused, to be more business outcome focused. And that journey is extremely tricky. And our methodology and the presentation I gave was a roadmap or a guide to how you can do that as an organization.
I don't know how much you can tell us, but what are the most exciting features or innovations that Blue Prism is working on at the moment? Oh, anything you can share?
I can't share the ones I'm most excited about, but if you take a look at what's happening in the market, the things that I'm most excited about is the trends we're seeing from the key analysts like Gartner that recently announced their business orchestration and automation technologies terminology. It aligns absolutely perfect with what we see in the future we see within the intelligent automation space. So the path we have been on for the past few years and the strategy we have in terms of how we deliver tangible outcomes for our customers, that's something Gartner and other major analyst firms are seeing as the next evolution of intelligent automation. So I'm really excited about that connection being made. What I'm excited about technology-wise in terms of features and functions and offerings is everything that's happening within the generative AI space. It really allows something that used to be closed off to a certain type of technical people. It allows the mundane people to actually generate it allows the common people, the non-technical people to generate outcomes that was previously not heard of. It allows you to upskill yourself extremely quickly. And in a place, in an industry where change management is paramount to how successful the implementation is, having the capability of getting people trained very quickly, giving them an assistant almost to help them understand how to take advantage of the opportunities, I think it's a massive game changer. So that's the technology that I'm really excited.
What are the trends that you're seeing developing that will impact the future of intelligent automation?
Generative AI and the involvement of AI in general is I expect to be massively disruptive onto how you build an application, automation, if you want. Because automations are basically a process that you want. It is a process you want to automate. So you have an end-to-end process where you take pieces of it and you pull and automate that part. In some circles, that is an application. And the trend that we're seeing, and I'm really excited about, is you can create these types of applications, automations much quicker and much more efficiently than you're used to. And even though the technology of itself is fairly immature, generative AI and those things, it is evolving extremely quickly. And we're seeing a lot of traction in how our customers utilize some of the bigger vendors out there in terms of building in more cognitive parts to their automation and processes, how they add that into process to really have a bigger business impact in their initiative.
So I thought you would mention AI. Everyone's talking about it these days. I don't think we can really refer to it as an emerging technology, but maybe a growing or developing technology. How are technologies like AI and machine learning impacting data strategy optimization?
It's a really interesting question. It is absolutely impacting it, because the way AI works and the way it depends on your approach. But if you are to build your own model internally in a company, your data strategy has to be absolutely on point, because it is a fact of if your data is unreliable, or if you don't have it under control, and then the machine learning algorithm or whatever you're training won't be able to provide you with anything useful. It's the basic thing of shit in, shit out. Don't know if I can say that, but less than optimal things in, less than optimal things out. So the data strategy is absolutely becoming more important. I think a lot of customers are seeing that, or a lot of large enterprises are seeing, if they don't start to look at how their metadata is, look at how they big data, how that they manage their data platforms, if that's not going to get under control, they're not going to be able to reap the advantages that their competitors are doing or might be doing, or they're hearing that they're doing. So I think there's a lot of realization going on, how important that piece is.
What is Blue Prism's long-term vision? What can we expect from the company in the next few years?
So we recently, with this year, we launched our next generation platform. As it is with many things you just launch, it's a part of a larger play. So what we're doing is we have a plethora of offerings and technologies at the moment. We are part of a larger company called SS&C. And what we are aiming to do is we are aiming at trying to connect the dots between these platforms, providing a unified user experience. So it doesn't matter if you're going to access Blue Prism or you're going to access some of the other offerings. We've got everything you need within the same user experience and user journey. So what you can expect from us is you can expect a much more guided experience in terms of how you build, how you design, how you build, how you put into production, how you maintain everything from automation to orchestration to machine learning and AI solutions within one big user experience.
Christopher, thank you for speaking to us.